At the rate parenting etiquettes, they gave us everything except themselves. Well, there are children who just want their parents' attention, their love. Um, there are many children, who may get a lot of gifts, expensive gifts, they go to so many nice activity places. They go for lovely tuitions for music, high end, everything. You think the child is happy. No, the child is not happy. The child is only happy when he gets love from his parents, the attention. All my toys had place except a parent's hug. I had everything I asked for except someone to celebrate with. I remember one of my friends, she said that, both her parents were doctors. And she says, I have never in my life celebrated my birthday. She says, before the cake cutting, they would get a call and, they would be on call. So, they would just disappear. It's always with uncles and aunties around that I have cut a cake. And I hated them. Now, small things like, on the child's birthday, he wants to see his parents around. Money bought my needs, not my childhood. I learned to cry quietly because no one was there. A child has very small demands. When a child is going to the school, have you ever seen the child is jumping and, the child is not walking, he's jumping and walking on the road when a parent is, walking along with him to the bus stop. And after sitting in the bus, when he says bye bye, children whose parents don't go to the bus stop, you cannot measure what your child goes through when he sees others saying bye bye to the parent, and he is just that expression in his eyes and that pain in his heart cannot be measured. Gifts filled my hand, but not my heart. I smiled for the world, but no one saw my tears. One of the child had mentioned that, happiest moment for you. So, what happiest moment he wishes that, what was going to get him maximum happiness. It wasn't a big luxury, toy or a park or a Disneyland to go. His wish was that, my father should come to my school to receive me, because when the school gets over, all children are running, and when they meet their parents after some time gap, when they hug the parents, that smile, that warmth in that hug cannot be measured with money. Well, empty rooms shouted louder than any gift. Teachers judged my academic performance, but not my heart. When the childhood becomes lonely, it starts affecting you. Parents saying that, we've given them so many, branded clothes, branded shoes, luxury car to go around, sending them to the most hi-fi places. Yet the child is sad. The child is lonely because he has no one to express. He has no one to love him. No one to, hug him and just say that, beta, it's okay, it's all right. When a child falls, more than the hurt, he awaits the pampering that he gets from his parents. Have you seen a mother, the way she'll react? अरे बेटा, चोट तो नहीं लगी, जोर से तो नहीं लगी, अरे दर्द तो नहीं हो रहा, अफू, you know And the child feels what the child feels at that stage. No money can buy that. A lonely childhood teaches strength but leaves a quiet ache. All gifts in the world cannot replace a hand to hold, a voice to say, I'm here. Well, you know, parents, I will just say that, children, they don't remember what you have given them, but they remember who was with them when they needed it the most. So, request you all to spend some, quality moments, those moments that money cannot buy with your children. Make them feel pampered, make them feel um, nice. The child should always say, when he says, Mama, you are the best mama in the world, Dada, you are the best dada in the world. That should not be words to impress. That should come from the heart because, when they say that and when they will hug you, that moment money cannot buy.